You said it's too futuristic?
Yeah, it is.
Mac Miller was the dude. What's with Sonic? What do you mean what's with Sonic?
I mean, what's the big deal with him?
Have you seen him?
On a rencontré Thundercat, que vous connaissez sûrement pour ça. Et comme c'est un fan d'animé, on a fait l'interview au milieu des figurines dans la boutique Manga Story à Paris.
Fifth album,
Yeah, man.
cool, distracted.
Yeah, as we walk into a store full of distraction.
Is this one of your distractions, of your good distractions?
You know, I have an interesting processing of this moment because it's like the toys. I don't know, it's weird, man. It's like there's so many that it's like, it's tight, but it's also like a double-edged sword because it's just, it can be, your house can wind up looking like this.
Is yours looking like this?
No. No.
Course, yes.
No, it doesn't.
Mine does.
No. Mine's is very, no, that's not for me, no. It's
What is your link to anime, to manga, to Japanese culture?
I just have always been a fan since I was a kid. Most of our cartoons, even from when we were children, were Japanese animations. When I realized that, it just made me even more of a fan, knowing that this has been years upon years upon years of just building of a lifelong bond with anime and manga.
Does it have an influence on your music?
Absolutely. It's always had an influence. You know.
Like colors, shapes.
Yeah. Like, you know, I love it. They're playing all the theme songs, man. Kaikatan with the Jujutsu Kaisen. It's always about that first season theme song. Because they kind of nerfed it by the second season.
Oh, yeah, they did?
No, I mean, well, you know. No, second season's good, but I'm saying in general. No way they got the giant 6-foot Lapras plush. It was bought by Paris. I remember this was on sale. This was almost mine.
For real?
I'm
This
serious,
one?
yeah. There's only a couple 6 feet, like huge ones like this, and so this is the first time I'm seeing the one, and I'm like, it's been years. I waited too long to buy it, and there it is. In the store in Paris.
You can steal it.
Ah, yes, we are in Paris. I should steal it.
So, about distracted, about this title, why did you want to talk about distraction? I know it's a large theme. It's talking about like social media and the fact that we are on our phones all the time.
Yeah, you know, everybody, anytime I'm talking to my friends, you know, up close and personal, and they're dealing with a lot of, I watch a lot of emotional, like from depression to fallout to like inability to process, and I can see the through line. You know, social media plays a very important factor in this depression, this FOMO, this weird, like I'm not enough, or like, you know, envy or jealousy or all these things that get amplified. It's all because there's an overload of information, and your emotions can get the best of you.
Yeah. How do you cope with all these information?
At least I know it's a joke.
Yeah. Because this is what you do actually to cope with all this information and all of this distraction.
Just laugh.
So this is what you want people to remember about your music, that it's fun, that is a way to escape from all these distractions?
I think it's a bit of a double entendre, because even my album probably is a distraction. But I think sometimes distraction is good, because I think that sometimes for what I know of myself, I have to be distracted to focus.
There's a trend of going analog. What do you think of this, and are you like a part of this?
I think it's so funny that the word trend gets put in this place where it's just normal. Like there was a day where everybody thought that vinyl would be obsolete or CD would be obsolete. Even only speaking of CD, you know, they're like, oh, CDs are a thing of the past. No, they aren't. You can't, like a good example is like there's some pieces of music that are not as widespread, that are like only very specific. Like for my friend's birthday one time, I bought him the soundtrack for Sonic R. And realizing there are not many Sonic racing soundtracks in the world.
Oh yeah?
Is a very, very rare thing to have. So it was a gift to him for his birthday, but it was one of those things where it's like, it's like, even if this winds up on streaming, it's being controlled, and you have to constantly, you know, try to subscribe to keep it. It's messed up. So like, I never looked at it like a trend. I've always been an analog person. I've always accepted in the integration of both, but also knowing that it's on you to work to go find these things, and that they are not always easy to find.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's still your work to do while you were
Yeah.
here. So trend, never trend. More so like reality and normal.
It has to do with how we consume.
Yeah.
I don't like this term, but
No,
you know
you're
what I'm
right.
saying?
You're right.
This is just the way we are lazy in a way.
Yeah, and you don't. And almost like when you're like, like when people say, sit down when you're eating a meal,
Yeah.
because you can't process it standing up, because you're not giving yourself a chance to process the food by trying to move and eat. I think in the same way, it's like sometimes, but I also believe this is a world where these both exist.
Yeah.
To be able to physically sit down and listen to someone's music is really complicated sometimes. To listen to a body of work and take it in, even though, or there's a giant gray area.
Yeah.
From physical to digital, because if your internet doesn't work, then the album is buffering, and then if there's a song that is not it's a song that's not licensed, they will take it off, even though this is destroying the body of work. I think these are stupid factors in these things, but
How do you tend to listen to music when somebody is?
upside down eating a sandwich with a Sonic the Hedgehog sweater.
This is how I do it too.
Yeah, with Star Trek Generations playing in the background, swinging a sword.
But I mean, do you tend to like when maybe even like Steve Lacy's dropping the album? Are you going to get the physical version of it?
Of course.
Yeah.
I always, especially if I really love a person's work, I will buy the physical, because it's important to. It's important to, beyond the label, beyond the, beyond the label, beyond the royalties, beyond the publishing. It's important, if you really love this music or this, go buy the physical.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be necessary in the future.
Talking about future, you talk about disappointment in the promise of technology. What do you feel we lost along the way?
Greed ruins everything.
Yeah.
White supremacy ruins everything. These things ruin, like, the ability to see straight with stuff, or like sometimes the want to put out, to mass produce versus like, what's it, quality over quantity.
Yeah.
These make these things hard, or these kind of principles, they muddle the purity of the said things sometimes. So it's like, I don't know. I think we've always been lost with these things. Like it wouldn't matter if it was based on technology. It's just in principle, we've always struggled with.
We lost like some kind of humanity.
With heart, we've lost heart to it.
What's your solution? Is art a solution?
What is my solution?
Yeah.
Blow it all up and start over. No, that's no. I don't know. Like art.
Maybe art can be a way to.
It's expression.
Expression, yeah.
It can persuade. It can change. It can.
Do
Inspire.
Do you consider your art as a political in some way?
No.
No?
Not really. I think that there's been political music I've been involved with, To Pimp a Butterfly, of course, and stuff like that. But no, music for me is bigger than politics and things like this. It's a connection to the unknown, to God, it's your heart, it's your spirit, that's how you feel. And sometimes for some people it is political. But I didn't learn to play my bass to join the military. No.
I was going to talk to you about the collaborators on this album, because there are a lot of featurings, which to me feel more like of a conversation, more than just a featuring, because it feels like they are genuine friends of yours. How do you know when someone fits into your universe?
It's a very nuanced question, because you don't know. You don't know how somebody will. You don't know how it will translate. I know that it's a language, music, and the more you understand the language, the more you can share and communicate and speak in these terms. And I think that the people that I collaborate with are, they're very communicative.
Do you tend to work with friends more? Is it easier that way for you, to work with people you actually know before making even music with them?
Sometimes working with your friends is very complicated, but a lot of the
you get
time,
distracted.
not even just distracted, but there's everything from closeness breeding contempt to like, you know, like learning how to allow people to have ideas and help them grow versus what you think it should be. It can be complicated because of what a person, how they feel you should show up. Sometimes it's just like in what's the saying? Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger, but even that being considered, I do like, it's very nice if you can be friends, but it's not guaranteed, you know? And a lot of the time you don't get better by being comfortable. You only get better by being thrown into uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And sometimes the collaborations can feel uncomfortable for me or for the other person. But if a lot of the time I really like to, one thing that I try to hold true to is like, if I love their work, and that's it. It's really simple, you know.
Someone you love is Mac Miller, who's present on the album. The song really moved me as much as it made me want to dance. Actually, because it's really funky. How special is this song for you, and how did you make it? How did it come to life?
I think these songs and like this specific song is I think a very specific moment in life with him. It was like new life, in all honesty. Like he, you know, so many changes had happened before this. You know, we were with a fresh set of eyes and ears, and you know, felt like a totally different place from where we had been. And between me, him, and Taylor Graves, this was you know, it felt like the change into life and pace and everything. This was the first thing that came out instinctively, literally. It's the first thing that came out of us as soon as we pressed record.
It's like first take?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you know, it's like,
so
or the idea of it was very cultivated from this already. It felt very in sync how it came about. Felt almost done as we started it, almost. Mac Miller was the dude.
How do you decide what stays private and what becomes a song? Because it really feels like
That's a funny question. How do I decide what is private? You know, I don't know. I think there's natural regulators in my brain that help me. I don't even know how to describe it. I think that if I am naturally inquisitive of what this is in myself, you know, I don't mind expressing this sometimes, and sometimes I feel like it's important that you be honest with yourself about as much as possible about this stuff, because even if it doesn't always translate, maybe somebody will understand it because they are also having the same, you know, they're feeling the same about stuff. But I don't know. I have very much.
Because your music is really introspective. You talk about your experience, which is what people do, but other people tend to create stories. There's like a thin line between your life and your songs.
Yeah.
And this is something also about like social media and how you use social media.
Yeah.
You don't tend to show yourself too much, but you are present.
Yeah.
How do you separate like Thundercat from your personal life?
I don't know. It's interesting. I feel like because I put so much in my music that there is not really much to, it's like I think that social media and things are very exploitive naturally, you know, but it is your job to, you know, curate yourself what it is that you do share with people, because a lot of the time people are just nosy. People like to see you fall just as much as they like to see you rise. And you have to learn what to hold on to and what to let go of. And it's very hard if you're standing too close to the TV, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And that goes for anybody, I would think. It's like, you know, my regulation is to, if you know me, you know me. If you don't, you don't. That's simple.
I had a question about like the time between your last album and this one. I know there's something about like it has to go with the fans as well. The pressure of releasing music. It has to go also with how we consume music.
Yeah.
And people want new stuff every single year.
Every month, every week.
month.
This is Little B's fault. No. Nah.
No, but like, how you as an artist do you deal with this pressure? Do you actually feel this pressure?
No.
Did you feel it in these 6 years of?
No.
No.
No, because I feel like it's not real. It's a byproduct of how fast the world is moving.
Mm-hmm.
If music is meant to be timeless, formless, shapeless, you can't put it to this for me. Mm-hmm. I've known this, like sometimes even things being ahead of their time or behind in time, or songs that last for 50 plus years, even longer, things that become standards.
Yeah.
Knowing that this world is full of standards and like knowing that this is a wide world like that, it doesn't really, I don't pay attention to this because it will cause you to go crazy. It's real,
Yeah.
but it's not my reality. And you cannot impose your reality on my reality. And I can only create in the way that I can create. It can speed up, it can slow. It's very relative how these things exist to me. I'm very aware of them, but you can't take a cake out of the oven unbaked. It will just fall. Unless you want dough, which is good too, but you have to eat it quick because once the bacteria gets on it, you will throw up.
That's a good image.
So if you want an undercooked album, go ahead and enjoy like a raw egg.
And just like you said, you have to be distracted to get focused. I think in these 5-6 years, you spent some time not making music.
Living life. I experienced some really intense moments over the last few years, as everybody can see.
Yeah.
And it's like I think in a way this moment, like I always say one hand feeds the next kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that this moment was like, go sit down, man. I think even at one point Flying Lotus said this to me. He was like, hey man, go sit down. It takes time to heal. It takes time to regroup. It takes time to, like in a world where nothing's guaranteed, like you were just saying, music is always demanding and demanding. In this moment, my life demanded that I sit down.
So you had to focus on what was important for you, maybe friendship, love?
No, just learn to be okay by myself. And know that there are people that can relate, but it's okay to cry. Mm-hmm. And that moment for me was like, maybe you need to sit down.
Cool. So now how do you feel? Are you happy? How do you feel in your life right now?
I always feel like you choose happy. And the feelings, my dad always says this to me, saying like, feelings come and go, but you're the sum of the decisions you make, and whatever you spend your time doing is what you are. So I choose happy.
And you choose happy by making music? Is this what?
By watching Star Trek Generations. By Sonic the Hedgehog.
What's up with Sonic? What's with Sonic?
What's with Sonic? What do you mean what's with Sonic?
I mean, what's the big deal with him?
What's the big deal with Sonic? Have you seen him?
I played video games when I was little. Yeah, I know
amazing.
That's crazy. I know.
Sonic is amazing. The music.
The music is crazy.
What are you talking about, man? Like Super Sonic, Chaos Emeralds.
I wanted that answer. That's why.
Yeah, Golden Sonic is the best thing to ever happen. It's like
to planet Earth.
Yeah, like it's going really fast. What happens when you go even faster than fast? Oh man.
Is this what your superpower would be? Running past Zell as Sonic?
Nah, that wouldn't help anybody.
What would it be then?
What would my superpower be?
You probably thought of this.
I've thought about it a couple of times. It's like my superpower would be. I thought about, it's like, oh, maybe flying, because flying you can go, you can get away with all kind of insanity if you could fly. This is getting bad for me. I will fly here, because I wouldn't want to live forever. That's also boring.
Are you into? I know you're a Nintendo fan.
I didn't get the last Switch, man.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I think it's not worth it.
It's weird because everybody's trying to, again, in the competitive market of, we got to compete with everything. It's like, I feel like Nintendo never, they everybody has to some degree, some competitive, but I'm also just like, man, I'm just tired of everything being so connected and where you can lose everything at the drop of the hat. I understand it's complicated for the bigger franchises like this, but I would like to be happy playing video games, and if I'm not, I won't play video games.
When was the last time you felt happy playing a video game?
Call of Duty, and that's
it's
like
the last one.
Yeah, I've been playing the new one. It's fun because it's like live, kill, die, repeat. It's like
It's too
nice.
futuristic for me.
You said it's too futuristic.
Yeah, it is.
You need something something more fantasy.
Yeah.
I do too. I do too. I love it. I also play what's that? The Ghost of Yoti.
I'll go to Burté.
Yeah.
I'm playing it right now.
Yeah,
With Atsu.
it's really cool.
It is.
And I will always play Sonic the Hedgehog. When stuff gets hard, I will play Sonic the Hedgehog 3. 3, specifically. 2. 2 is good, but 3. 3. 1 got way too easy. I really just been tapping back into Star Trek Generations.
Yeah.
I feel like that was peak. Next Generation. Star Trek Next Generation. That's real cool.
How do you feel about you were part of Star Wars. This is crazy. There's no end to the universe. We can see more good stuff coming out of it.
Oh, Star Wars?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, I think people forget that how long Star Wars has been around, and we get short-sighted of it as a franchise and as like as said, any other thing in history. There are high points and there are low points, and I've always been in it for the ride. I'm enjoying it, and I think that Star Wars will always be awesome.
Do you play the video games?
I played a couple of them. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed the video
Battlefront?
games. Yeah, Battlefront was hilarious. Man.
The second one, man.
Yeah, the second one was good.
That was crazy.
It was great, and I'm always excited to see what comes next with it. Something hopefully grabbed my attention. I heard there was a Darth Maul.
Yeah.
It's
Like
gonna
a
be
series,
good.
a TV series.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fantastic.
He's one of the best characters ever.
Yeah, no, we fell in love with Darth Maul when we were kids. It's great. It was
He
like
died too young.
yeah. I think I also heard the lore of like there's something maybe about Mace Windu.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like he didn't die when he fell.
For real?
Yeah,
This has to be the best news I've
yeah. So
heard.
you see, even thinking the thought of this is just like, oh wow, that's
Purple lightsaber.
I'm excited.
It was the best.
Yeah. Like I don't think they did him just due, or Darth Maul.
Who is your favorite character of the
The Star Wars universe? This is up for speculation because
You can say Boba.
he's like, just say Boba Fett. Just make this easier for yourself. I don't know, because I look at it and I kind of like, love the Mandalorian, Pedro Pascal. I think that this is a very great character because it's got a very Western feel to it almost,
Jon Favreau is a genius.
Yeah,
And he's a fan, that's what makes the TV series so good.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a samurai executioner feel to it, this slow pace. It's fantastic, it tells a great story of a Mandalorian, but even still, when I saw the lightsaber that the Jedi made with him, I was very disappointed at the craftsmanship.
Oh yeah?
Like this.
Like the white one?
Well, I know where the saber came from, but I was like, but it was tight though, because they made it like the Berserk, so it was heavy and hard to wield. I was like, that's tight, like a heavy lightsaber.
Good reference. Would you like to direct something in the future?
Direct something?
Yeah. Like
Man, I can't even pick the clothes up off the couch, bro. I don't know if I can.
But I can see you direct something.
Directing some some madness.
Yeah, some madness, some Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
Speaking of, it's the anniversary this year of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah?
Happy anniversary Sonic the Hedgehog, and happy anniversary Lord of the Rings.
I have one last question about your shows, because I've been to your shows. It is crazy because it's really exhaustive in a way. I didn't know how to move my head because it's going too fast. But there's some playful some fun to it. How do you see live? How important is it to you, and how do you deal with it?
Live is very, I think it's very key to performing.
Yeah.
And I think that I've always been an instrumentalist and a live performing musician and touring musician. And I've always enjoyed this part since I was a kid. and I think I always will. So it's very important, you know. I think that even if this is this is interesting that you bring. It's interesting you bring this up. I've spent so much time being like improvisational with my instrument, with my friends and stuff like that. That it just, because this comes so natural, I think less sometimes when it comes to those moments. So it's like, it's more about enjoying the experience on stage, you know.
Do you enjoy it all the time? Because when you're on tour, you can be with the same energy at every show.
Well, yeah, no, it changes, you know, like, but overall I enjoy it, you know.
What's best about it?
Was best?
Yeah.
The constant being on stage and getting to play more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't always get to play in a manner that I enjoy when it comes to how people, you know, expect it, or like, so it's like getting to play with my friends and having spent so much time touring with them is what I get the joy from. You know, we know each other. I'm also okay with change and stuff too,
yeah.
You know, but I think that these moments on stage are like...
it's comfortable.
Well, not even just comfortable as compared to like, for as far as I can see back, it's very, very linear.
Okay.
So it's like, anytime you still get to do this, it's fun.
It's a kind of there's like a kind of zenitude to it, like to...
Yeah, it can be very cathartic, it can be very like emotional and all-encompassing, you know, to know that we will always have a language to speak to each other. I love this.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you so much. It was a real pleasure, and I'm going to see you in March in Paris. This is going to be crazy, maybe exhaustive as well, but crazy.
Yeah, no, it'll be fun. Just,
don't break my neck.
No, yeah, start a mosh pit actually.
You'll see me.
Jazz mosh pit.